For this somewhat unprecedented fish, what do you call this? Fish death?
Die-off, a fish die-off, you know? I mean, tens of thousands at the minimal. Those are fish down there in the King Harbor area here, Steve. This is right on the border of Hermosa Beach and Redondo Beach. It's in Redondo Beach proper here, this very popular harbor that just celebrated its 50-year anniversary. And the entire north end of the harbor here is just laced with these dead fish. We have a lifeguard, a county lifeguard boat now going to inspect this. Obviously, marine biologists have been called out. We have no idea what has caused this massive fish die-off. The only thing unique, Steve, that happened last night was the tremendous winds that were blowing through this area. I heard them. They weren't only blowing in the valley, but also along the ocean.
You've had winds before, Rick, and we've never seen anything like this.
How would that affect the fish that are swimming underneath? I don't understand.
Well, just that the way that the fish are positioned here in the harbor, almost like something, you know, pushed the fish inland. If they perhaps died out at sea and were pushed inland by that tremendous current and that force.
Wow.
You know, they're not along the beach. That's the thing. We checked out the sand outside the harbor. We checked out the Hermosa Beach Pier down towards
and they're not
the
there?
Redondo Beach breakwater. Nothing on the sand there. Redondo Pier southward towards Topaz Street. Nothing. They're all just locked in this harbor. Perhaps some sort of chemical reaction, maybe something in the water. Again, I hate to speculate, and I know these waters. These are the waters I grew up in. I still spend time in, and I've never seen anything like this. This massive fish die-off.
And just to look at this, Rick, I mean, you can't even begin to estimate how many fish we see in this die-off.
No, I mean, my source that texted me said thousands, and I'm like, oh yeah, right, yeah. You know how we've. And then I get over it, and we're talking tens of thousands.
At least hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
You're looking at 1,000 right in that shot.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, to think they're all piled up because it's so dense and white in some areas, they're all on top of each other.
No, we did notice a few that were still kind of fluttering down there, still alive.
Sergeant Phil Keenan, Redondo Beach Police Department. Sergeant, good morning.
Good morning.
What's going on here?
Well, that's a good question. What we know is we have millions of dead anchovies, which is a bait fish. We have millions of them that are dead, and even the ones you can see on the surface, there's ones on the bottom about a foot deep all throughout this basin here. And the hypotheses right now on why they're dying off is possibly that a large school of anchovies came into the harbor and there wasn't enough oxygen to support them. That's possibly what's going on, but we do have experts coming to determine exactly why this happened.
How bad is the smell out there right now? Is it going to get a lot worse?
You know, it's going to get a lot worse. It's not that bad right now. It's like almost like a one-day-old dead fish. If you smelled it at the fish shop, you would say, no, I don't want that one.
Right.
But by this afternoon, it's going to be horrific, and that's how we're dealing with it, is a hazardous waste and just the logistics of getting hundreds and thousands of tons of dead bait fish to trash. We're determining whether we should take it out to sea and dump it.
Right.
And that's being decided by Fish and Game, or we should put it in dumpsters, and that's still to be decided.
Yikes.
All right, Sergeant, thank you for that report. We appreciate it. We'll be checking with you through the course of the day, trying to figure out the mystery of this huge, huge fish die-off. When we come back, we'll have more of that, but Nikki Taylor is going to be with us from Celebrity Apprentice.